Hi, welcome to Your Business, Your Rules. I'm Kat LeBlanc. This is the podcast for people who want to start and grow an online location-independent business so they can live a life of freedom and choice on their own terms. Welcome to episode 26, How to Hit Your Income Goals 3 to 10 times faster using Profit Power. Now, you might be thinking I'm about to share some new fancy marketing technique, right? Actually, no. So let me explain. But first, so you'll actually believe me, I'm going to talk about what profit power actually looks like in a business and what it looks like when you don't have it. Then we'll talk about what it is and, of course, how to get it. So this is what profit power can look like. You've decided to take this new business thing seriously and you've hired a business coach or strategist, i.e. me, to help you. You spent a bit of time getting clear on what you do, who it's for, why those people should buy from you. You've created some great offers and you've spent some time with me working on how you're going to explain those offers to your people. You get into a conversation, maybe someone says no to your offer, and then someone buys. You gain confidence, you book some new conversations, 2 more people buy your offer. Suddenly you have an income to declare outside of anything else you were doing, and holy shit, you're a business owner. Later down the track, that can look like sending an email to your community saying you've only got 2 spots left for one-on-one and then filling them. Could look like getting a publicity opportunity and getting clients off the back of it. Sometimes you'll take some hits, of course, but your business is growing. Essentially, action yields results. So what does it look like if you don't have profit power? Maybe you start a blog or build a website. You might do this by putting together some different things you've seen other people do on the internet. In the trade, we call this a Frankenstein business. You've seen it being successful kind of in different places, in different contexts, but you're putting it together, you decide what you're selling. You end up in a conversation with someone who could buy, but you don't know what to say. You aren't sure what to write on your website. Nothing seems to be working, so you post more, start getting fancy with what your website looks like, you get more active on social, you do more. Sometimes you might get a win, but really it feels like it shouldn't be this hard. Long story short, if you're busting your balls for very little result, either your business model is wrong, and there's more on that in my free masterclass on my website, or your business is lacking profit power. Having profit power is like the difference between getting into your destination by driving what some Australians might call a shitbox and driving a brand new Mercedes. So I had never heard of a shitbox, so let me explain. So I had this term explained to me by the guy who sat next to me and the one and only job I ever ended up having in Australia. He explained it as a car you don't mind leaving at the train station car park because if you left a good car there, it would get vandalised. So I'm not really sure about the vandalised part, definitely depends on where you live, but you get the picture. Do you want a quick, smooth ride? Or do you want to spend hours by the side of the road scratching your head wondering what the fluid is that's dripping out the bottom? So what is profit power when we're talking about business? It's actually the strength of your business foundation plus the level of sales skills that you have. So why the foundation? Because the truth is big results don't come from shiny tactics. They come from mastering the fundamentals. Do you remember the Karate Kid movie with the wax on, wax off? It's like that, right? But the good thing here is you don't have to spend hours and hours honing your technique like in the movie. What you do instead is make some really solid strategic decisions, learn some fundamental skills, and then refine them as the market gives you feedback. So here are the decisions you would make. A decision on your niche, what you're doing and who it's for. a decision on your messaging, which is how you're different and why your potential market should buy from you, decisions on your offers. So I have a special way of setting up your offers to make them extra enticing. So if you remember episode 5, the money 3, I talked about the fact that every business needs a solid foundation, niche messaging and offers, a sales process, so there's a mechanism for people to buy, as well as marketing. Those are the money 3. Foundation, sales, and then the marketing. What profit power is the first 2 circles, your foundation and your sales skills. And let's be clear, if your foundation isn't really there, no amount of sales skills is going to save it. This setup is what I guide you through in my signature program Ignition, which is what I currently have a special on. So do have a look at that in the show notes. So you make your decision on your niche messaging and offers. You learn some genuine non-icky sales skills. Then you have the first 2 circles covered. And check the visual in the show notes if you're interested to see what that looks like visually. The first 2 circles are covered, so that is your foundation and your sales. And the final circle there to have a powerful, profitable, functioning business is lead generation, which is marketing. So what I'm literally saying is, if you get the first 2 right, every single effort you make from that point on will have more profit power, meaning it has more potential for profit. Meaning every single marketing action you take in your business will yield better results. Literally, every time you spend an hour working on your marketing, it will have 3 to 10 times the amount of power than someone who hasn't done these fundamentals. Does that make sense? So it means you can run profitable ad campaigns. It means people will want to recommend you. It means you're happier in your work because you don't have to work as hard. Every time you put your foot on the accelerator, you actually go further. Mastering the fundamentals is actually sexy. Who would have thought it, right? When you get the fundamentals right, your actions yield better results, which really does mean you'll hit your goals 3 to 10 times faster than if you hadn't done this work, which honestly most people don't do because they want to head straight to the fixing up the website and the shiny marketing tactics rather than nailing these fundamental concepts of what your business is about. So food for thought there. If you want more info on getting your business started with profit power, do check out the Zero to Paying Clients Masterclass at katleblanc.com/masterclass. And if you want to hear more about that special I have running at the moment with a very limited offer to work with me, go to katleblanc.com/special. That's it for today. Thanks for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Thanks for listening to Your Business, Your Rules. I'm Kat LeBlanc. If you like this show, I'd love you to subscribe, share, and leave a review on iTunes. And if you'd like to continue the conversation, head over to my website at katleblanc.com. Until next time.